email 10 people, or do one email with 10 people on it. Hey, are you voting? Anybody need a ride? If you're not voting is a vote. It's a vote to get screwed. Remember that old, I don't know who said it, Plato or whatever? I don't know. I'm like more like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure with Socrates. I don't know. I'm not a philosopher, okay? I was a psychology major and I went on to business school later. All I'm telling you is someone said this and it's true. You might not like politics, but politics likes the hell out of you. So not voting is not an option. If you really hate the GOP so much, but you know the Democrats are screwing you, show up and write a candidate in. I'm just asking you not to vote for these Democrats who, again, Republicans may not be the solution to all your problems tomorrow, but the cause of all of your problems can stop tomorrow because it's the Democrats. That is a fact. That's actually an opinion. No, it's not. It is a fact. They control the Senate. They control Congress, they control the White House, they control academia, they control sports, they control woke culture, they control the ad agencies, they control everything. And you've got a chance tomorrow to flip them the double barrel, you Fox Nation viewers, non-family friendly middle finger, and tell them, we get a say too, Daniel. Because all those people I just mentioned, you may say, oh, man, it's hopeless. Except the libs control everything, except one little thing. You. They don't control you. And as long as we live in a constitutional republic, which is still is, the only thing that matters is the consent of the government. My consent has been revoked. And so will yours tomorrow. Now, folks, some of you out there, maybe you're in California, maybe you're in Illinois, and you're saying to yourself, my vote doesn't matter. Bull! It doesn't matter. Yes, Gavin Newsom may win. I'm not even conceding that. I concede nothing. Probably likely he'll win. He may not. I don't know. I concede nothing. They told us Phil Murphy was going to win in New Jersey by 22 points or whatever. Yeah, he won by barely 3. How many people didn't vote because they thought that governor's race in New Jersey was over? I concede nothing. The victor's not victorious until the vanquished considers himself so. Remember that quote by Aeneas, you consider yourself vanquished? I don't. Sorry. I don't. But California, get out and vote. Even if you think Newsom's gonna win, and you shouldn't concede that. You've got congressional races on the ballot that are competitive in and around Orange County and San Diego for the first time in years. Get out and vote like your life depends on it, because it does. You've got an LA mayor's race with a lunatic on the ballot and then a relatively sane person in Caruso. That's an easy choice, KABC. To our listeners, that's an easy choice. That's a ground ball. That's a ground ball. Crazy person, sane, not so crazy person. Is this hard? There's no option C, man. That's it. New Hampshire, you got a general on the ballot against Maggie Hassan, who has never in her adult life spoken outside of a focus group tested talking point. It is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. Maggie, do you like Big Macs? Can we pull that, please? Pull it, Maggie. They say 51% said, yes, we like Big Macs. Big Macs are wonderful. What do they say they like that? That special sauce. And especially the special sauce. Oh, sorry, Maggie. It's actually the toasted bun. Strike that. Strike that. I don't want to offend the special sauce crowd, but it's definitely the toasted bun. That's Maggie Hassan. Or you got a plain-speaking, patriotic military man in Don Bolden. Your choice is easy. Your choice is easy. You got inflation queen Maggie Hassan, the inflation queen open borders lady, versus a plain-speaking general who's like, nah, I'm done with this government overspending and this crap at the border. What's the choice? It's an easy choice. That's a bunt. That's a bunt. Not like the big fat Greek wedding cake either. A bunt? What's a bunt? No, a bunt, like a baseball bunt. That's a bunt, bro. That's a bunt. You got lockdown Whitmer. Remember when her husband, do you know who I am? Here's a hint, Gretchen Whitmer's husband. If you're ever saying that, you're probably an a-hole. There's a 99.9 repeating decimal percent chance that you're a major league a-hole if you're ever saying that. That was Whitmer's whole team. Remember the lockdown? They were out there doing their thing, and then they got confronted. You know who I am? Yeah, well, yes, I just said an a-hole probably, because only a-holes say that. You got the Whitmer lockdown crew. She's all about open borders, inflation. You're listening to WJR? Well, this is a benefit of being on live radio. We're on all over the country. And if you censor me, I would know, because I'd see Jim hitting the dump button. No, we're done. Cutesy time's over. You got to get out and vote. To the Detroit folks listening to this, we got a lot of you out in Detroit. Those ratings were pretty good. Don't talk about ratings. We'll talk about whatever we want. We got a lot of people listening there. And you know what? I'm going to take advantage of it. You want more of this crap? You want to walk down the street, your kids getting raped and killed and robbed, and your car getting broken into every minute of the day? You want the motorcycles and the quads steaming down the street at 2 o'clock in the morning, cutting off cars like you live in freaking Mad Max? And I'm talking the new Mad Max, with Charlize Theron with one arm. That's even worse than the original, where they put the dude on the front of the car with the heavy metal thing. That's where you're living in. You like that? Let me tell you something. That sucks. And you know who ran that place to the ground and made it suck? The Democrats made it suck. There hasn't been a breathing Republican in charge in Detroit in 7,000 years. It was like Lestat from Interview with the Vampire 42,000 years ago was the Lord of the region or something. You haven't had a Republican in charge ever. Who do you think made this crap? You're walking around in Detroit in this area and you're saying, man, I got these crap streets. We got no business. We got food deserts over here. I can't even buy groceries. The cops can't respond anymore. The crime's out of control. My kid got his ass kicked walking to school last week. Who do you think did that? The Republicans? Who do you think did that? Richard Nixon? Tricky Dick? Tricky Dick wasn't tricky enough to pull out of it. There's no Republicans there. You ever think to yourself tomorrow, maybe I should go out and vote and give a big F you to these people who ruined your city? Did you ever think of that? You have that option, you know. I grew up in the city, man. I'm not going to be lectured by anyone. I was a cop there. 7-5 precinct, East New York, Brooklyn. One of the worst crime rates anywhere in the city. Those people don't deserve that, man. Those people wake up in the morning. They are American citizens. They put their damn work boots on and they go to work like everyone else. I work there. I can't tell you how many people would tap me on the shoulder and say, please do something. This dude on our corner slinging crack here, and if I say something, he's going to come after me. There were good people there, and a lot of them. And there are a whole lot of good people in Detroit and Chicago and New York City. You got this lunatic on the ballot tomorrow, Kathy Hochul, telling you crime's a conspiracy theory. I haven't even gotten to the cuts yet. I'm too fired up today. You got a chance more. You want more of this? You like walking down the streets of New York? I grew up there, man. I was a cop there. You walk down the street, you got some homeless guys screaming at people. We could get them help, put them in shelters. They don't want to do that. The woke crowd's like, oh, it's okay. No problem. No, it's not okay, bro. It's not okay. No, it's not okay. You got this freaking bodega owner, man. This guy's some guy beating the crap out of him. He defends himself, and the bodega owner finds himself in the bookends and over in Rikers. You want more of that? I'll say to the Hispanic and black voters out there, the time about being cute about this is over too. Stick a fork in that crap. It's time for Republicans to be honest. You are welcome in our party with open arms, man. As wide as I can open my arms. Please, God, come over here. We don't care about your skin color, what language you speak, where you're from, who your mom and dad were. We don't give a damn because we believe in this thing called God-given big R rights. And it has nothing to do with your skin color. You want to be treated like a robot? Like a patch of skin? You want to be treated by, you're Hispanic? You're Hispanic? No, you're not. I don't even forget about that crap. My wife's Colombian. She has nothing to do with being Mexican or Spanish or Ecuadorian. These are separate people. We speak a common language too. I'm not Australian. You are welcome here. The people running your neighborhoods, largely minority neighborhoods, have run them into the ground. They don't give a damn about you. If they did, they would change it. Have you asked yourself why not?